LGBTQ 1-minute news. Let's queer up sports. Falcons owner tackles LGBTQ plus youth suicide prevention. Atlanta Falcons owner Arthur Blank is making waves off the field with a substantial donation to the Trevor Project, the nation's leading suicide prevention organization for LGBTQ plus youth. The move was inspired and facilitated by Carl Nassib, the first openly gay player to play in an NFL regular season game. Since retiring, Nassib has been working tirelessly to connect the league with advocacy groups and make this partnership marks a major milestone. Arthur Blank, a longtime philanthropist, stated that the gift is more about football. It's about ensuring every young person, regardless of their identity, has access to life-saving support. Writing on a LinkedIn post, Carl Nassib wrote, "I'm incredibly grateful for the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation for their extraordinary $1 million donation to the Trevor Project, and everyone at the Atlanta Falcons for their heartfelt support." This is incredibly special. I love when, our sports leagues come out in support of the LGBTQ plus community. In recent years, we see that they've all stood by their Pride Nights. The MLB, the NFL, the NBA, they've all stood behind their Pride Nights. We just, for Kane Community Health, we were part of the Tampa Bay Lightning Foundation Pride Night in Tampa, where we received the $50,000 grant for patient access funds. And so we're really fortunate for our sports teams that have come out as allies to the community. And especially, stories like this that show the good faith and philanthropy of, some of our people who support these projects.
Well, and gay people are everywhere. Okay, we're like roaches. We're everywhere, right? So I think about that queer kid that is a sport nut, right? That loves to play football, loves to play basketball. He's allowed to be queer too, right? And you see stories like this that go, okay, I can be my true authentic self, That being said, also, the Trevor Project, right? What they do every year is life-saving stuff, right? They make sure that we know horrible statistics that are going on with queer kids, right? Some of the facts in the Trevor Project go that 9 out of 10 kids have thought about hurting themselves. 9 out of 10. That's a horrible fact.
They do more than just research. I love to give national LGBTQ groups a hard time, but viewers know I never give the Trevor Project a hard time because they don't just do wonderful research. They also operate hotlines, and they do a lot with actually helping queer kids and doing life-saving work. And that is just something that too few nonprofits of all stripes, queer, non-queer, whatever, don't do. And it's just wonderful to see the Trevor Project getting this award.
And when the White House stopped their suicide hotline, the Trevor Project picked it up immediately. John. Was that what you were going to say?
No.
Sorry, babe.
I was just going to say that Carl Nassib is really hot and could tackle my tight end.
Well, that is an LGBTQ 1-minute news story. There's no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.